going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. I got a special guest here today. He's hiding over there, but I'll bring him over here in a second. We are going to jump into this Copart walk around with, well, this is something Mike picked out. Monkey Wrench Mike is back today. How's that mic you got
I'm back. Hopefully it works.
Working? Yeah, well,
this is fancy. It's too fancy for me.
Does it work? Is it working? This is me. Yeah, okay. Working? Yeah. Guys, so Mike wanted to look, he's looking for a pickup truck, and he wanted to come out here and take a look at this. So we're going to check it out together, and you guys can tell us what you think.
Randy says it's perfect for me. He said it's exactly what I need.
It's a workhorse. It's not about looks. It's quality. It's a Toyota. Can't go wrong with this. I'm telling you, this is the one.
All right. Well, let's check it out.
I think this is going to be his new truck. You getting it?
WTF. What is this?
What? WTF, what is this? I don't think that's exactly what that means, but sure. You know, I'll be the first to admit, when he showed me this, I was, you know, you said you wanted to get into body work. You wanted to start body and paint. I think this is a good start, and it's one of those, you can use it while you fix it up. See?
I would be going like this down the highway if I drove this truck. Yeah.
It does kind of have wings. You should show them the wings. It does kind of, well, it kind of resembles wings, I'd imagine, if you were behind this on the highway.
See? Same thing.
You got your tetanus shot?
Yeah.
You're up to date? Yeah, okay.
That's nice. That's something special.
This is a pedal car. I have told people many times what pedal is. I'm not going to go through it again. If people ask in the comments what pedal is, someone else is just going to have to answer you because I've explained it too many times. Sometimes they have great cars. Sometimes, well, sometimes they're this.
Oh, I don't want to.
I wouldn't.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Oh my. Okay. But you can tow.
If you are the biggest risk taker in the history of risk takers, look at this thing.
It's all right. You could tow with that. I think. Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. No, I wouldn't tow it. I wouldn't tow with that.
Wow.
Look at the frame rails. The 7-pin fell off.
Yeah, it fell off.
Because the bumper disappeared.
Okay.
But it is a V8 and it's 4-wheel drive. What is that?
Where's Wausau?
Wausau. I know where that's it. I had a bank there. It was what was that bank? Connexus Credit Union. It's in Wisconsin, I believe.
Really? Okay.
I think.
Wausau, Wisconsin.
I think it's.
Well,
in
maybe
Wisconsin.
that would explain the condition.
That would explain the condition. Yeah, I looked at it, you know, and I said, you know, I don't think this is an Oklahoma truck. I just don't think this is an Oklahoma truck. Look, this one really. Yeah, but it's got good tires. The mud flaps flap.
They flap.
That's good. Running boards. I don't know.
Yeah, stand on that. I dare you.
Do you hear the crunch? Let me get the mic down here.
Yeah.
I think they'd hold me. I'm not going to find out, though. It does have matching tires, and at least the rust matches pretty much all the way around. The rust is uniform, except for this side. I don't know what happened here. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. For some reason, the rust on this piece is worse than everywhere else. But it's listed as a run and drive, and it's low miles. It's only got 156,000.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Oh.
Oh.
Boy, the crunches that the the seat still is bolted in.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And it's got power. Oh, and it's got sunflowers on the dash. And someone had their pets in here. Oh, there's money. There's at least $1 in here.
Oh, sold. I'll take it.
That's about all it's going to sell for. Honestly, this could be a great truck.
Wow.
Reinforce the frame back there where you tow.
Uh-huh.
I would pay to see you haul the S63. Put the S63 on a trailer behind this.
Yeah.
I'll pay you for it. And for the video rights.
And
What?
holy moly.
Look.
Okay.
I'll bet the AC still works if the lines haven't rusted out. Wow. It actually runs really well.
I wonder what it looks like under there. Pop the hood.
Well, hold on, but does the important window work? Well, look, yes, it does. Look at that. Okay. I think the hood is rusted open.
Oh.
I also think it has cold air conditioning.
Okay. I don't want to stick my hand under there. Where's the thing?
I don't know. Probably right where this dent is. No?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
What is that? Someone covered up where it says 4.7?
Why?
Wow. I have no idea. I have no idea. There's no rust under here. Honestly, this thing looks pretty good. The body is just gone though. Like the body's done. There's no saving this. Is this a timing belt motor? Ooh. I see cam covers that are plastic. I don't see a timing belt replacement thing.
Yeah.
It does run well though.
Runs better than most of my cars. Yeah.
That's because those are Mercedes. This is Toyota. You're in the wrong business, man. It really does run phenomenally. Yeah. Oh, no, we better not. Let's not try that. I think you should get it.
Does this have Monkey Wrench Mike written all over it?
Yes, and it's got cold air. This is a great starter truck. This is exactly what you need. And it didn't even need a jump start. It fired right up on its own.
It's a great truck until the back half just fell off.
Well, you know, the important part is that.
Yeah.
None of this matters. You just cut this off. Get you a cutting wheel. I got one. Okay. I have a cutting wheel.
Uh-huh.
And just cut here, cut over, and just take.
But look at all that.
Well, just cut that out too. That's just the interfere. The only thing that's important is this piece right here. None of this other sheet metal matters, man. Just cut all this out. I would have somebody weld a new, a new trailer hitch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, you got easy access. Yeah.
Everything good back there? Yeah, it's.
Wow.
I think this will last you a while.
A good 2 or 3 weeks.
You want me to bid on it for you? I'll bid on it for you. Yeah, okay.
We'll take
all
a
right,
time
guys.
out
Hold on. Let's see how much it's going for. Maybe we'll throw a bid on it for Monkey Wrench Mike. All right, guys. So here it is, 2000 Toyota Tundra, run and drive. It's got a reserve 20. How much you want on this? Oh, is this a non-public? This is a Michigan non-public clean title.
Oh.
This is a clean title. This is a clean title right here.
But I'm public, so I can't bid on it. So I'm out. I'm out.
I can help you. How much do you want to put on this truck, Mike?
$128.
Okay, we'll do starting bid 100, maximum bid. I can do 125.
Okay.
Okay, 125. All right, here we go. There it is. Congratulations.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You really did. Oh my gosh.
I'm getting this for you. I want to see you put it back together. I do.
You told me before to buy a truck and put just the back half on it. Yeah.
Yeah, take the bed off. Well,
just get another one.
I think you could just pull the bed off of this one.
I could just.
I think you'd have to unbolt it. And just throw you some plywood or something down across the back end.
Yeah.
Call it a day. Next on my list, Monkey Wrench Mike approves.
Ta-da!
1986 Ford Escort.
What were you doing in 1986?
Well, I was 6. Let me think.
Yeah.
My parents had just gotten divorced.
Yeah.
We were practically homeless.
Oh, good memories.
Yeah, 86 was not a good year.
Okay.
You know
Sorry.
what?
Sorry to bring that up.
Yeah, 86, it kind of sucked. We
Wow.
went from being a middle-class military family in a nice neighborhood to practically homeless when my dad ran off with another woman and had kids with her.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That was my 1986. What were you doing in 1986?
I had graduated college in 1986.
Oh, wow, you were on track for a bright future.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was trying to be an accountant and I was terrible. So yeah.
Damn, I need one of those.
Yeah, you need a good one. You don't need somebody like me.
Were you in Florida in 86?
No, I was in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Oh, you were still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Would you have been seen driving one of these?
I had a Ford Mustang from 1980.
Not quite the same, but they
Not
are kind of
quite the
close.
same. Yeah.
They're about the same build quality, I'd
Mine
say.
left me stranded everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so an
See?
Escort and a Mustang of this generation would have been very similar. This says it's a biohazard. I'm not sure. I think some of these cars all came from the same place. Oh, oops. Well, I'll be careful. I don't want to damage the. I don't want to damage
dent
the
bumper.
door.
Yeah.
Normally, I would get in these things and, we'd see what they do. I'm not sitting in that. I'm not sitting in that.
So why would someone buy this car? How can you reason yourself into buying a car like this?
Now, I'm thinking about buying it because content. Imagine washing it and bringing this paint back to a brilliant shine. Throw a couple tires on it. Mm-hmm. And, a bright red Mako paint job.
Mako.
Yeah, we'll just send it to Mako. Bright red Mako paint job. I wonder if you can find seats for this, because someone stole the seats, or a seat. Does it have back seats?
Gosh.
I can't even see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have back seats. It's just covered in poop.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's got a tack. It's a manual transmission. This thing is sweet. This is sweet. This could be such a head turner. I'm telling you.
And not in a good way. Like, kids, stay away from that car. Oh, there's a stuffed animal in there.
Good Lord.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Here, I'll hold that.
Diesel.
What? Oh, it is.
Diesel.
Oh my. So that's kind of rare.
I've never heard of one.
Yeah.
I didn't know they made a diesel. Here, there's the hood prop right
Here.
there. Good. Why is this hood so heavy?
Stay.
Is it me, or does it feel like it's 500 pounds?
Yeah, it's heavy. Maybe because it's all rusty.
Diesel. Okay, I was halfway joking about thinking about bidding on this. But, I mean, literally, it has trees growing out of the headlights, out of the grill. You know the thing about diesel, though? It can sit for years and years and years, and the fuel will still fire it up.
I think there's a startup happening, right? Are you going to give this a start?
Yeah, I am.
You going to sit in it?
I am. No, shoot, it's a stick. You gotta.
You're gonna have to.
But I'm thinking, what if I take you to lunch and you sit in it?
Yeah. Well,
you heard him.
I'll do it while I have health insurance before that runs out. Yeah, let's. Wow.
I wonder if it still has a prime. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's lost its prime by now. I brought 2 booster packs today, just in case. Oh, there's a can of food here.
A what?
There's a.
Oh.
Okay. Well, according to this, there's power. You want me to do it?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't know if you'll fit.
That's a good point.
See? Oh, now you'll fit.
Oh wow, this is really What is this piece? I think this goes to the engine. Oh, no, that's just a... Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. The key doesn't seem to work. Or the ignition is stuck.
Yeah.
The trans shifts.
But the wheel does it move?
Didn't there used to be a button you had to push on these
Yeah.
back in the day?
It was to get the key out. You had to push it, but...
Hold on, guys. Let me see if we can figure this out. Well, unfortunately, this key, we've turned the wheel, shook the wheel, jiggled the key, nothing. But we do have a Sanyo cassette deck there. And, uh-oh. And look what we got. We got Tobacco Road Nashville Teens Platinum Volume 1. Yep. So, that's got to be worse. Ugh.
Hey.
This car's all, they're all really awful. What do we got in here? Ooh. I managed to turn it. Someone broke the, someone had stolen it, I guess. They cracked the column.
Dadgummit.
This thing does come with tools, though.
Here, you can get this and wear it around your neck.
Oh. That's what I wanted to be when I was a kid. I dreamt of being an
Bow,
escort.
chicka, wow, wow.
Look at all the power tools and stuff in here.
Yeah.
Huh. Are those bolt cutters back there? Or golf clubs?
No,
I can't tell
we're
the
going to do a little
difference.
trimming.
Oh, okay.
This was a yard man.
Yeah.
Look how old that...
I know that brake fluid's in a metal container. Look at that. Oh, this car's got history in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's like...
That smells
yeah,
in it, too.
that's history.
Woo!
So, think about kids today seeing this. This is what a classic car would be for them. You know, older folks like you, I mean like us, a classic. You think? Can you? I feel so bad for kids today. I do, because like, man, think back to the classic cars from the '80s, and you got this.
You got what? Yeah.
You got this versus things like Chevelles and Novas and Malibus and Impalas. I'm a GM guy, in case you can't tell. But
Yep.
I mean, I guess Mustang may have had one or two good cars back in the day. Ford had a couple decent ones, you know. Oh, Wasp just came out from under the hood.
Oh,
He's,
he's right here on me! I'm out.
He just came out of hibernation. Oh.
Guys!
I hear if you run really fast,
Yeah.
they'll leave you alone.
Because that's what I specialize in, running fast.
It was his idea to come out here today. Oh, man.
Well, usually we find good cars.
Well,
These are...
I'm
good in a
intentionally
different-
looking at really crappy cars. The good cars are coming. We're leaving here right now.
Okay.
Yeah, this was the last one from here on.
God,
from here
this
on
is-
out. Yeah, this hood. Is it still heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's go to the other yard. I don't know who made my list. Oh, wait, it was me. Oh, we're recording. Sorry, guys. I'm very confused at the first batch of cars today. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a Chevy Malibu. I just sold one of these.
Ooh, Malibu.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I bought one of these from IA Hybrid, and it was I blew it up on the channel just because it was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad. I blew it up bad. It barely made it home. Had 300 and some thousand miles on it. The hybrid system didn't work. Head gasket was blown. And I basically just set my foot on the accelerator and watched the temperature gauge go up to about 302.
Ooh.
And at 302, the screen went blank.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, the engine clunk. And I was like, well, there you go. Great. The video views did great. Did great. I know how Whistling Diesel does it. People love seeing it. People would rather see, I know people are watching, are not going to agree. People would rather see you blow a car up than fix it.
See.
And here's the best part. how many hours do you have into any one of your cars? Pick any one of them. How many hours you have into fixing each one of those cars?
Yeah.
Now imagine if you had bought that car for what you paid for it, and you simply brought it home and poured sand down the engine, or drove it around with, you know, soap for oil, and you blew it up and you just left it and walked away.
Yeah.
You could probably quadruple your views.
I actually did that on one of my cars, Son of Satan. I kept track of like hours and money I put into it, and then when I sold it, 48 cents an hour. That's how much I made.
Wait, does that include YouTube revenue?
No, but my YouTube revenue was like $20 a month.
I mean, you got to count YouTube revenue. So in reality, it was like 26 cents an hour.
Yeah.
It is so much easier. I really enjoyed that video. I thoroughly enjoyed blowing something up instead of fixing. That car had me so angry by the time I got home.
Yeah.
I was so happy to hear the engine just come to a screeching, metal grinding halt. And the best part of it was, for me, I sent it to auction, non-running anymore.
Okay, yeah.
It sold for more money than I paid for it. I swear.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
There's people with less smarts than you?
I paid like $400 for it. It sold for $8.
Wow.
And the video did so well.
Yeah.
I think I made like $1,100 or $1,200 on the video revenue.
See, Randy's a lot smarter than he lets on.
You were going to say he's a lot smarter than he looks. That's what you was going to say.
No.
I caught what you said a minute ago, too. I just chose to ignore it.
He is smart. He's schooling me here, so yeah.
I am. I'm trying to tell him he needs to open up a dealership. He needs to have him a car dealer. And this and the Toyota should be open to the public.
There we
Monkey
go.
Rich Mike Auto Sales, LLC. We present his first two cars, a Chevy Malibu with no sunroof and duct tape all over it.
Yeah.
Wrecked on the driver's side, and a Toyota Tundra.
Don't worry about driving it because you can't get in the front door. So.
Oh, it really is. I didn't realize it was. I knew the fender was damaged. I didn't see this in the pictures. Oh wow, guys, I am so sorry. This video, these guys are gonna be like, you know what? This video will end up being one of those that does really well. I pick the worst possible cars, and the video is going to do great. And it's going to encourage me to continue doing really bad cars.
There you go.
This is awful.
Wow.
Guys, I'm not doing this. Now there is a Toyota Celica next to it. Maybe that would be, I don't know. What do you think? Should we continue? Should we really go in depth on the Malibu?
No, it's boring.
Or should we?
These are boring cars.
These are boring cars.
No, look at this.
I'm sorry there's no Mercedes sitting around here, Mike. Oh, wait, there's one way over there. Way over there. C300. Just needs a little body work.
Should I admit what I just admitted before?
Yes, you should. I left it wide open for you. Go ahead and say it on camera for everyone to hear.
I may get out of the Mercedes business.
Holy
I'm getting bored.
What
I'm getting
would
tired.
Mercedes source say?
I don't know.
To hear you say those words.
I know.
I forgot his name.
Kent
What's his
Bergsma.
name? Kent. Yeah, with the lab coat.
I bought a lab coat.
I know you did.
Because I wanted to be like him. Now I don't want to be like him.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is cool.
Okay. This would be great for your channel. Honestly, this would be great for my channel too. So,
yeah.
What is this? I know it's a Celica, but it's a 2000. Oh, wow. Hey, I wonder what happened to the back window. Think somebody broke into it, or could it be the hail damage?
I think it's the hail.
Somebody replaced the hatch already, and then the window got broken again. That's sad. That's sad.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sure these hatches aren't cheap. They must be cheaper than the glass, though. That's my guess.
Yeah.
157,000 miles. Oh, it's an automatic.
Oh, there's glass all in here.
Well, hey, John. Well, I haven't seen John in a while. Oh, it's got power, Mike. What is it with these Toyotas? They just run. They just run.
Maybe I should start buying Toyotas.
Are they good content
Where's the fun
cars?
in that?
That's
Where's the fun in
exactly.
that?
If they all just run and do what they're supposed to do, how do you get content?
Right.
dang it. Okay, I don't think that's the right key. Come on. There we go.
Okay. Look at that.
Oh, it's got some digitals. Ooh, some digitals.
Ooh.
Wow, that's super unimpressive. Well, I mean, it still looks kind of cool. It's got a check engine light. All I care about is, does the AC work?
You gotta open your little vents here. There.
And automatic, lots of hair. Ooh,
Yep.
look at this.
Yeah, there's glass all.
This is kind of disgusting. She's got gears. Does the important... Yep.
See, I like this little car.
This is
cool.
decent. Oh, Mike, I've got something for you. It's kind of a special treat. Do you know what an Alfa Romeo is?
Yes, of course.
Have you ever seen a 93 Alfa Romeo? They discontinued them in
four-door?
94. No. Oh, no, this is a little,
Really?
think of MG,
Yeah.
but made by Alfa.
Okay.
Super rare car today.
Okay.
I better not go any further on this video, but
Okay.
I'll tell you more about it off camera, but it's something
okay.
that it's something I'm kind of serious about. What does that mean?
No,
What-
I don't.
What?
I can't outbid you. I can't do anything.
Ah.
I can't. I can't compare.
I mean, you want to sell the S63?
No.
I mean, I might know somebody.
My favorite car.
I might know somebody.
It's the only one that'll get me here.
This will get you here just fine.
I love this. This is cool.
It actually really does run well.
Yeah.
And it didn't need a jump start. These Toyotas, man, I'm just not that big of a Toyota fan.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say Toyota? Like Yoda? It's Yota.
Yota.
Toyota. Bright gold and oil.
Look at that. This would be a cool little car.
This is a decent car. All it needs is
Glass.
a hood, a roof. Actually, I would pay somebody to just Bondo
Yeah.
all of that. Glass for the back.
Tires have a lot of tread.
Just so happens I know a great glass place.
Well, not all of
Los
them.
Primos Auto Glass.
Yeah.
The hail damage on this side isn't bad either. There's like one. No, there's some. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, there's actually a lot. It's covered up by the dust.
Yeah.
A lot of the hail damage is covered up by the dust. But you're right. It's got great tires.
Well, that tire's good.
That tire is great. This one is not great.
This one's okay.
This is listed as a non-runner.
Wow. Okay. Unknown lost type.
A non-runner. Huh, another diamond in the rough. How do I find these? I didn't even realize this was a non-runner. I didn't realize this was a non-runner. I find these all, don't tell anybody. Yeah, but I find these non-runners all the time and they run. I love Copart. I really do. Okay, she's got cold air conditioning. The important window works. And I have zero interest in this car. Absolutely none. I personally am most interested, and nobody's going to believe this, but a BMW X5 3.0.
Really?
3.0. Yeah, I know everybody wants me to get the V8, but I watch Hoovie's Garage, and I know
Yeah.
better. The 3.0, if you're going to punish yourself and buy a BMW X5 to begin with, one of the most unreliable vehicles ever built, at least go with a decent 3-liter.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. So I'm going to move away from this, guys, and guess what? This video's over.
This is the last one?
Well, one
Of this series.
4. Yeah. All 3 of them. We recorded all of 3 cars today. Well, 4 or 5. Did I throw in the citation?
You didn't.
I
That's
didn't.
on my
That's
channel.
on your channel. I tell a special story
You do.
on his channel that you will not hear and you will not have heard anywhere else. It's really an exclusive.
It involves trauma,
Childhood trauma,
car accident.
blood,
Good stuff.
car accident, and a total lost car in 1980 something. 4, 5,
Four.
3, 2, 6. I don't know. Either way, guys, we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed the content, hit the thumbs up button. And remember, go show Monkey Wrench Mike some love. He's decided he may want to go full-time YouTube here in the near future. He's considering it.
Yes, I am!
He's thinking about, he might, he could, it's possible. He might decide to take the plunge and do YouTube full-time. Damn it,
Well.
Okay, there we go. So look, go show, I almost called you Ken. Sorry. All those Mercedes has me I forget who I'm talking to sometimes. Go check out Mercedes Source. Also, go check out Monkey Wrench Mike. I'm going to have a link down below, guys. Go check him out, subscribe to his channel, show him some love, and maybe we can convince him to quit that boring day job and do YouTube. It's far more exciting.
Who wants to be a news anchor anyway?
Oh yeah, only everybody that watches TV as a kid.
As a
yeah,
kid.
Nobody. Yeah, nobody wants to be a news anchor.
Nobody these days, yeah, okay.
Guys, stay safe out there. We will see you all, well, very soon, tomorrow, in the next one.